Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. Right, so we are back again with the facecam and with Alliance War videos. Now obviously I did not upload too much from the previous Alliance War season because, you know, stuff and life, but now we have a new season starting on the new map, and here we go. Now I do not have the highest war fight load yet because real life stuff, but I'm sure that's going to change soon as I settle in my new place. Hence, the facecam is back. And we are going up against LVT. They actually beat us the last time we met, and LVT is an awesome alliance. And they are definitely doing things the right way. Huge shout out to Taters, who is the leader and the creator of LVT. And the rest of the alliance as well is filled with amazing and awesome, cool people, which definitely LVT is a great alliance. So definitely a huge shout out and lots of love to the guys in LVT. Now, as for me, I am going to be taking in a rank 3 Ronin, a rank 4 Titania, and a rank 5 Galen. It's kind of a bit funny, but here we go. So none of my attackers are tactic attackers, but Titania is effectively buff immune, so she pretty much ignores the defensive tactic, which is exactly what we want, because this defensive tactic is really nasty, especially if you get stuck in a bad matchup. Now, I am going to be on path 3 in section 1, and truth be told, it's quite an easy path. My first fight is going to be Venom, where I am going to be using Galen. And Venom, it's basically electric defense and spaced armor, so it's like all about armor or buffs, and they also gain quite a bit of attack for each buff. So Venom is a decently good placement there because he can gain armor or buffs. It is not guaranteed to happen, but it still means that you do want to bring in a counter in case he does roll on an armor up, or bring in Galen because he's power bearing immune and life's good. So I'm gonna boost up with smaller to medium sized boost because I do not have mini boss fights. I have my section 1 and section 2. So I didn't think I'm gonna need like the biggest boost, and I don't have too many of them as I haven't been purchasing like the early access bundles and whatnot, wherever you can get these things. So as for now, we can see that, yeah, he didn't start with an armor up. I actually, in this fight, want Venom to gain armor up, so I was kind of like patiently waiting at all times for him to gain those armor ups, and he doesn't. He also didn't really want to throw that level 1, so I decided to push him to level 2 and just take it on the block. Now there he did gain an armor up for a split second before level 2 ate it up. So I'm not entirely sure on the health pool. I should have paid a bit more attention at the beginning of the fight. Here I do think that potentially the second level 1 might have kind of been in vain, but you know, it's fine. Now I have 480 planetary mass plus obviously quite a bit of buffs. So now I'm going to drop my heavy attack. I got 765 at the moment of detonation. He had like 57% health, so that was more than enough to finish the fight here. Next up, I'm going to be moving to Hulk. Now, Hulk fights can go wrong. Now, luckily, this is unduped Hulk, but I still kind of am used to trying to activate my special attack when I think Hulk is going to enter his rage, because should he be awakened, he could actually be a very dangerous defender because he goes unstoppable when he enters range if he's awakened, and that can easily catch you off guard. It has happened in Battlegrounds quite a lot. So in this match, I chose not to go for level 3. Maybe that wasn't the best strategy. But again, this is more like me being used to try and, well, effectively time him entering rage with a special attack. And here we go with that. Perhaps not the best idea. Probably should have had Haymaker ready. And fighting Hulk is actually a bit scary, because if you eat that level 1, especially when he's in Gamma, you're just dead, right? Because he's going to be hitting very hard and you're going to be stunned forever. So eating a level 1 from Hulk, it happens a lot. It happens a lot more than you would think, because, you know, a little bit mistimed thing and you're dead. So it's a very simple, very straightforward fight, obviously. But at the same time, it's, you know, it's a bit stressful at all times, pretty much. And now he has exited his Gamma. He's at 20% health. He's healing from willpower. And, you know, I should have timed my specials better with my Haymaker ability active, and then, you know, send in the heavy for extra damage, but it's all fine. Titania got the job done. Next, I'm going to be moving to section 2. And then I am going to be dealing with path 8. First fight is Juggernaut. Juggernaut is, yet again, a tactic defender. And the nodes don't really do anything here. Obviously, Titania is a great matchup for Juggernaut, but you still have to be careful, as you guys are going to see, because I am going to end up eating a couple hits to the face in this match. In the hindsight, I probably should have activated my Indestructible 3 boost here rather than the previous fight, because next fight is going to get a bit sketchy. And now we have Titania just dealing with Juggy Boy. Here again, I have the Haymaker, so I go for a few heavy attacks. Why not? And here, I don't know, I seem to have some issues with my dashbacks at times. I swear I wasn't just standing there waiting to get hit, but, you know, who knows. And now again, I am basically at my level 3, but here I'm going to make a small mistake because I wanted to parry, but he started to get unblockable. And again, my parry just didn't seem to do anything. So there, I charged up a Haymaker, connected my first hit of a heavy attack whilst he was still unblockable, because now I'm knocking him down. He's going to take a ton of damage here. And here we're going to see that, again, they activate those special attacks. Man, this stuff didn't used to happen with Titania. It's so frustrating. But whatever, the fight's over. It is frustrating, though, when I just go for my second heavy attack and he's like, you know, I don't care that I'm intimidated or something. I'm just going to throw a special attack. Titania used to be a lot safer. That's like another thing that really kind of is holding me back from ranking her, because AI has definitely changed, and this change is effective Titania. And now we're going to use SIG 200 rank 3 Ronan against Hulkling. The problem here with this node is, well, with stun locking Hulkling that doesn't gain any extra buffs, there is a problem. And the problem is called, if I don't kill him fast enough, his buffs are going to expire, and I'm going to have to finish the stun lock when he basically has no buffs. Here I tried to bait out level 2. He didn't want to go for it, so I just started my stun loop without baiting that level 2 out. And now, yeah, it's just, you know, stun, hit him, and he's going down at a solid pace. But keep in mind that, yeah, as I'm being super aggressive, he doesn't really gain buffs when he's out of his charges. So here we can see that he has 2 buffs remaining and my stun durations are getting shorter and shorter, which is the exact reason why I activated Indestructible 3 boost. Now there I kind of got saved by a relic, and now I just hope that I will have enough to finish, because weaving in that relic is the extra push that this fight needs, because as relic is striking the Hulkling, then he's gaining his charges and he can gain his regen buffs and everything else. And that's pretty much it for my personal contribution in this war. I know it's nothing special, fancy, but I did think that, well, at the very least, Ronan fight and the Titania fights were worth showing. As far as the war result goes, when I did my fights, the war wasn't over yet. We still had about 15 fights to go, but we were looking fairly solid with a score of 6-2. And yeah, that's a 4-death lead. I doubt we're gonna blow it, and so it does look like a win for us against LVT again. This is, you know, a very new meta, very new map, so the scores, I bet, are gonna fluctuate, because you can catch people on a random node that somebody overlooks, and it always happens when, you know, changes happen. The death counts go down as more people get used to the map and the nodes and the meta and everything else. But meanwhile, you know, I'm surprised that both of our teams did, you know, such a low death count. I was kind of expecting it to be closer to like 8-7 or 8-5 deaths or something like that. That's quite good. On the bright side, my defenders also got, well, 2 kills. My Mysterio did. So that means even though I didn't contribute too much offensively this war, at the very least, my rank 2 Unawakened Mysterio put in some work on defense, which I can always appreciate. So, yet again, definitely a big shout out to LVT. Awesome guys there, great alliance. And, you know, becoming very, very formidable in Alliance War as well. Doing better, I believe, pretty much each season. So all the power to them. And obviously, as far as New Nation goes, we finished the previous season in top 3. Hopefully we can repeat that or perhaps improve on it. But, you know, there's GT40, there's Salty, there's, you know, plenty of other strong alliances that we need to contend with, JA, and a whole bunch of them. So, best of luck to everybody in the new season. And, well, Face comes back, so I can expect it in pretty much all of the videos now. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye. Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about